Cool and the Gang and Celebration on BBC Radio Solent. For Ask the Expert then, it's Friday. We're having a bit of fun. Our mind reader is back in the studio. Stephen Simmons from Eastleigh, magician and mind reader. We've already done something quite extraordinary where I had to just pick a random number on a list of loads of items that you might buy at a shop. And I picked number 66. It was a lottery ticket. And in Stephen's wallet that he gave to me before we even started the chat, there was a lottery ticket. Now, that's impressive, isn't it? We're getting you involved as well with these. So what we did before the news, we asked you to text in a country where you would holiday. So a holiday destination, sort of think of a country rather than, don't just give me like an address of a holiday cottage that you've been to. I don't think he's that good. Just a country at random, a holiday destination, maybe somewhere you visited this year, and we're going to create magic. I say we, Stephen is. If you still want to get involved, you've only got a few more minutes to do it because we're about to do the trick now. So 81333, start your message with the word Solent. We're getting loads coming in now.
Excellent.
But give me a much more broader random choice because I think I'm going to have to choose one of these. So 81333, start your message with Solent, a country where you would holiday. That's right, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. So what do we do now then?
Well, let's try an experiment. So Lou, I'm going to give you a calculator.
Lovely, thank you.
Give that to you, and we're going to go through a process. And as we go through this, it's very important you keep it away from me. Okay. So I cannot see what it is. So keep it tilted towards yourself.
Yep.
And we're going to generate a number on this calculator that is personal to you.
Okay.
Okay. So let's start off by saying, if you type in, we'll make it easy, the day of the month you were born. So I was born on the 10th, so I'll type in 10.
Okay.
Excellent. And then if you times it by, say the month you were born. So I was November, so I'd be 11. Mm-hmm. Very good. You can press equals if you like. So you've got a number in front of you. Now, it's quite likely, had we have used someone else for this, the number on the phone would be different because it's quite likely they would have a different birthday. But someone might have the same birthday.
Yeah, possibly.
So if you press times again, let's make it more unique to you. So this time, if you times it by, say the year you were born.
Oh, dear. Okay.
Okay, and then press equals again. So, had someone had the same birthday, it's less likely it would be in the same year.
Yeah.
Okay, but of course it is still possible that someone has a birthday in the same year and on the same date. So, if you press times again for me, and this time times it by a number that I can never know. Now, a number that would work really well, something that's very personal to you, like a PIN number. Type this number in, but certainly so it's a number that I can never know.
Okay, I can put a PIN number in.
Put a PIN number in if you like, yeah.
Okay, I hope you're not keeping this.
Because, of course, I could have done my research on you and I could have learnt when your birthday was in advance and so on, but there's no way I could have known what your PIN number is.
No.
So if you press equals again, you've got a new number in front of you.
It's a very long number.
A long number, that's fine, that's okay. Let's make it more interesting. This is all about fate. It's about being in the right place at the right time. Okay. Now, in the same way that people who buy a lottery ticket and win, if they had gone to a different shop at a different time and they got a lucky dip, they may never have won the lottery, right? It's almost like chance that made it happen, right? Yeah. So press times again for me, and this time times it by the exact time we're doing this. So the exact time we're doing this.
Right.
Don't use a decimal, just as a whole number.
You don't want the second, do you? Just the hour and the minute.
Hour and the minute's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Equals.
Yeah, and then press equals if you like. So you've got a number in front of you, yes?
Yeah.
Judging by your facial expression, it's quite a long one.
Really long number.
A really long number, okay. But had we have done this a minute sooner or a minute later, the number would be different.
Yeah, it would.
If Alan was in here today, like last time, we'd done it on him, he would have had a different birthday and the number would have been different.
Yeah.
Do you mind reading this number out loud, one digit at a time?
Okay. 17192 028 330 612.
Wow. Okay, well, a really long number. Okay. But I said this is about fate. It's about being in the right place at the right time. Do you remember before you had a lottery ticket?
Yes, yeah.
Could you grab the lottery ticket back? And you've held on to this the whole time. If you open up the lottery ticket, there's some numbers across the top there. If you could read these numbers out loud and just compare them to the number that you've just generated on the calculator.
Oh, my goodness. 1719202833 and then the lucky stars 0612. How do you do that? How do you do that? That is, oh my goodness, 1719. I'm just going to double check it. Yeah, it's the same number. So it's the five numbers and the two How do you do that?
That one still freaks me out as well.
That is amazing. All right. Are we going to, I tell you what, we'll break for a piece of music. We'll give you a few more minutes if you want to get in touch. That's weird. With your holiday destinations. So the country that you visited on holiday, maybe this year, maybe last, doesn't matter. Just keep them coming because we need a really broad selection for this next one. So 81333, start your message with the word Solent. 81333, start your message with the word Solent. This is weird. Even I'm confused now. I don't like it. I don't like not knowing.
BBC Radio Solent.
Looking forward to that. Come and join us tomorrow at Broadcasting House, 9:30 till 5:30, bbc.co.uk/new voices for all of the information. Right, Stephen Simmons is with us, a magician and mind reader. He's already managed to get me to come up with a number on a calculator that I thought was ridiculously long, and it turned out to be the same number on a lottery ticket. I mean, what are the chances of this? It's all really, really freaky. So what we're going to do now, we've been asking you over the past 5 minutes or so to send in a country that you might have been to on holiday, a holiday destination, a country that you will holiday in. 81333, start your message with Solent. We've still got them coming in now. So what are we going to do with these then, Stephen?
So I think it's important that everyone at home knows as well that we are sat opposite each other at the moment.
Yes.
And you've got a screen in front of you that I cannot see.
My screen of dreams,
when we've been off air,
it.
I've been saying to you, don't tell me anything that's coming in.
Yeah.
And it's also important you haven't chose one in your mind yet.
No, I haven't.
So I'm going to try this. I'm going to make a prediction on Google Maps of what I think you're going to choose. So you're going to have a list in front of you in a moment, and you're going to be the one who decides which holiday destination we go for, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'm just looking at Lou now, just trying to get a sense of what she's going to go for.
I haven't decided
yet.
Don't
pick anything yet. That's great. Don't pick anything yet. That's fine. Okay.
So you've got your phone in front of you, and presumably you're on Google Maps. I just want to check there's no mirrors behind me.
There's no mirrors behind me. Okay.
No.
So I have made a prediction on Google Maps, and I'm going to put the phone, I'm just going to drop it here if that's okay, so it's in front of you.
Yeah.
So it's out of my reach, so it cannot change at any time, okay? So you've got the list in front of you. Have a little scroll through, and I want you to go with any holiday destination that you've got in front of you.
Okay. I am going to go with... Do you want me to say it then?
You can say it, yeah, just so everyone at home knows as well.
I'm going to go with Scotland.
Scotland, okay, fantastic. And is there any reason why you've gone for Scotland?
Don't know, just drawn to it. I don't know why.
Scotland's a great place. I've been there before, Edinburgh Castle.
It's
a fantastic place.
Edinburgh Festival.
And it is important to know that all the things you've got on your list here, they don't all say Scotland.
No. We've got Norway, we've got Thailand, we've got North Devon.
Okay.
We've got Fuerteventura, Canada, Zimbabwe, loads
of different places. Okay.
Yeah.
So I've made my prediction.
Yeah.
On my phone.
Yeah, you have. You haven't touched it.
I haven't touched it. It's in front of you at the moment. Could you...
I'm more
pick
nervous.
The phone up.
I'm nervous for you. This is awful, isn't it?
Pick the phone up.
Oh, how did you do that? How did you do that?
Is it Scotland? I'm assuming by your action it is.
I should say at this point. Yeah, so it says Scotland in the search, and then Edinburgh is highlighted on the map.
Mm-hmm.
How did you do that? Don't do the... Oh, yeah, I did it really well. He's good. He's very, very good. What are you up to then over the next little while? Because, we've got Christmas coming up. So is this sort of big for Christmas parties and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so I'm off to Birmingham tomorrow to do a corporate performance. Sunday, I've got another corporate performance. December is looking busy as well. So lots of weddings. Weddings and corporate events are the main type of events that I do. When you say
corporate events, then what do you do? Do they come up to you? So say you're doing something for a mobile phone company or something like that. Do they say to you, right, we want you to come and do us a little show, but we want you to include our latest product, or we want you to theme it around what we do? Is that how it works?
It can be. So I do branded magic as well. So if there was a company out there who was wanting to invest in me to perform at their corporate event, we could have branded magic, so their logo on all the things that appear and that side of things. A lot of the events that I do are things like award nights, staff parties is very popular over the Christmas period as well. And certainly it keeps me busy.
One of the things that impresses me about you guys is how you read audiences, not just the fact that, you do the mind reading stuff, but there must be occasions where, there's somebody that's deep in conversation at a party and you go, oh, do you want to see some magic? And they go, nope. And you have to just take that on the chin, don't you, and move on.
Yeah, and it does happen. I mean, the thing is, magic isn't for everyone.
Yeah.
I would say 95% of people enjoy magic and, can get into the spirit of it. There's always going to be 5% who don't, but, that's up to them, and I'll just move on to someone else.
It is impressive. What are your plans for the future then? Because you talk about the stage stuff. Is that something you're going more into then?
Yeah, so I've got a touring stage show at the moment, which is growing all the time. So it's about 6 months old at the moment. We have a different venue every month. Mm-hmm. So that's growing. So that's definitely one area I want to start taking the magic into.
Yeah. Is that hard though? Because I'm guessing if you're touring a stage show, your overheads are going to be a lot more, because you're suddenly having to, instead of go from a car, go to a van, and you've got to get stuff in and maybe need some help teching.
Well, fortunately, as you know, a lot of my stuff is psychological illusion. So it's very little props. I literally go around with a little case, and that's more than enough to get a good 90-minute show out of.
And would you ever think about doing Edinburgh?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, potentially. Yep.
Is that a good showcase for magicians?
I think it can be. Yeah, I know a lot of magicians who've gone there and they've done really well from it and they've really enjoyed it. And I've never been myself. It's always seemed quite a long way away. Yeah. But certainly if the show keeps going as well as it is, then perhaps that's something I could think about next year.
There. Yeah. We'll get you back in the studio again. Just incidentally, is there anything you've seen from magicians that, you can mention names if you like, where you have been totally bamboozled?
So being a close-up and hypnotic style magician, that's the area that I know a lot about. But the thing with magic is there's so many different areas of it. So the stage illusions, the big grand David Copperfield style things, I don't know a lot about how that's done, and I don't want to, because it still amazes me and it still gets me really interested in, I still get that feeling and that buzz and that love of enjoying magic as a spectator as well.
There is something quite magical about those illusions.
There is.
They're incredible, aren't they? Who was your big influence growing up then?
David Blaine was the first one.
Right.
He had the first sort of TV special around the UK, and after that, definitely Darren Brown. I think Darren Brown's phenomenal.
Yeah, he's great.
And that definitely got me interested in the psychological style of magic. Before that, I was doing a lot of sleight of hand stuff, but since Darren Brown, it's all psychological and hypnosis.
You're great. You've got those hypnotic eyes as well. You're great. Stephen, lovely to see you. Thanks for doing those.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Honestly, all of these countries are completely different, and I promise you, what we'll do, we'll even take a picture of his phone just to prove that it says Scotland and put it on Facebook, because some people are saying, well, you could just have said that. I'm not in on it. Honestly, if someone wants to expose a magician, it will be me. With my history of magicians, if I could have worked out how he did that, I will properly tell you, I promise. Stephen, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you again soon. Brand new one now from Pet Shop Boys on BBC Radio Solent with Years and Years. This is Dreamland, and it's fab.